everyone, I'm Ruwangi Fernando. I'm the founder of STEM Sisters and also one of the speakers today for the Soapbox Science. So just imagine this is your surrounding area and here is like the MCG, right? Now think if there is a footy game happening tonight and you could see like everyone is heading towards this location, right? From every corner of the, so it's a, oops, there are busy streets everywhere, right? So everyone is going to MCG and when it's finished, everyone is going home, right? So this is not the usual daily traffic, right? This is exceptional traffic. This can happen for a special event, right? It can be a footy game, it can be Justin Bieber coming to Melbourne, or it can be, a special talk or a political rally or whatever, right? So when these events happen, the normal city limits congestion, road congestion is really bad. It affects the visitors who comes to the event and also it affects the people who are traveling on a daily commute or living around the place as well. So how do we can make it better, right? Because these are events happening by knowing, right? It's not an accident which just happens and then the road is closed or something like that. These are planned events, right? So if it's planned, then these has happened before, right? So we can learn from that in order to better manage the system. Now if I ask, how many of you have stuck in a traffic light? You are in a red, there is a green but no one is going, right? You are stuck on red and you are just, cursing in a way why there is no one is there going and I just on a red, right? So every intersection, right, has a way of measuring the traffic, right? So we look at that and we actually, that's how the traffic lights are being, arranged or programmed in a way, right? So this is happening on a daily basis. But when a special event happens, it's not the normal expectation of the things, right? So if it's around MCG, all the traffic lights has to kind of accommodate in a different manner in order to really not everyone gets stuck in the red and not to move, right? So this can be done through learning from that data. So we look into the special characteristics of the event. Starting time, ending time, what type of an event is it attracting more young people, old people, what sort of suburbs would be really interest to these events. So likewise, we can look into characteristics of the events. At the same time, we look into these type of special events happen in Melbourne for the last, couple of years. Putting all of that into an algorithm, then we can predict for future similar events. So if Justin Bieber have come and then there is a new artist coming next week and then we can learn from Justin Bieber's, the crowd attraction to the center and model something similar for the next event. So that's what my research kind of looked at. So I worked with the Department of Transport in order to really collect this data. The data is actually, some of the data is mostly free. We can use, there are different level of data. We can also use the phone data from Google, but it's a little bit of an expensive aspect to it because it's a commercial platform. But around Australia, this traffic light management system is a free set of data governed by Australian government. So therefore, I use that in for my research. But if we can even, if that sort of Google data is available, then you can really predict to a much more accurate level of predictions. So in generally data science, my research is particularly on transport, but is allowed really to look into the data and learn from it and make predictions. That's whole what we do through data science. Any questions?